fellow survivors of the Kenshi Wasteland. I am back for episode 41 of this Kenshi series. Let's get it started right with some fast forwarding for some rest because we need it. I don't know if I knew that Tab switched my squads. I've probably been doing it accidentally and it hasn't registered that that's actually what it does. I was thinking about this. Stinks needs to be using this weapon. And I'm going to give Shrike this polearm. Just let Stinks carry that. In fact, I'm actually going to put it on Ruka. Just for some extra weight. And then we're also going to get Ruka to carry some stuff. And then she's going to carry somebody. Oh, these are all 0 kilograms? That's actually crazy. These aren't though. Get rid of that. And then we're going to have Ruka go pick up Sue, Ruka. We're going to have Rain pick up Spade. Wait, this was the same guy. Bink. This was the same guy that didn't want to fight earlier. I don't know why, but well, I guess I should say in the last episode. It's been a few days since I played. He didn't want smoke. I respect that. We're going to get moving though. I want Blend to carry Beat. And I want Kang to carry Pia. And I want Hammett to carry Shrike. Alright. So when we last left off, we were actually headed to this market. We stopped at this Swamp Ninja base. Ooh, my bad. Because we saw it was an outpost. We were actually hoping it was a bar, and it ended up being a bounty. I need to put everybody in same speed. And then I'm probably going to go to Catun. Catun just feels weird to say. I don't know why. It may be right, but Catun is more fun to say, and for that reason alone, damn. For that reason alone, we're going to keep calling it Catun. It's one of those things that you can correct me on. And I ain't going to listen to it. But with that being said, welcome back, everybody. I appreciate everybody who's been following along with this series. Kenshi has been such an interesting game. It's so unique. It has a certain level of janky charm to it that I think we all appreciate if y'all have been following along with this series. I wouldn't even say I've grown to appreciate it. I've appreciated it from the start. Just because there's a lot of experiences in this game that feel so unique. Like, only gotten in Kenshi experiences, and I love games like that. I really do. I love real-time strategy games and strategy games in general. I love apocalyptic games. I love the Wasteland and stuff like that. Ironically, I was about to say I love Fallout, and I do love Fallout, but I haven't seen the Fallout show. Today is a good day to die. What we got here? Band of Bones? Is this a lot of people in the Band of Bones? Y'all really running up on me with 2 people? I can't believe you think that's a good idea. Let's see. I'm going to take these people who aren't carrying anybody and go attack them. Let them get some extra training. And we'll let everybody else just keep it moving. Precision shooting is a cool stat. Yeah, go ahead and pick all that stuff up. Refitted is actually pretty solid. your armor look like? My bad. Not good. I'll let Stinks carry that. Smoked? I love Stinks, dude. Stinks has absolutely carried this playthrough. It all could have ended, but Stinks did the damn thing, guys. She really is my hero. Alright, let's get back headed towards this market. I highly doubt that the market has a jail, though. That would be extremely convenient. Wait. Man, those legs on these pack animals get roasted and toasted. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying the series, I would greatly appreciate it if you hit that like button. It helps the algorithm tremendously. Like I've said in previous episodes, this is my best performance series. And, you know, I want to continue to grow it and expand the people that are watching it. It always feels really cool when I can tell somebody's discovered my series and they're making their way through, leaving comments, and just enjoying the journey and you know, enjoying watching me struggle and grow and learn and giving me tips along the way and stuff like that. And the Kenshi community has been very welcoming, and I greatly appreciate it, you know? So is this the market? It is. This is a big market. They may have a jail. What kind of... Who's this owned by? Slave shop? So we got slavers here. Slaver guard. I mean, what's happening over here? Spiders. We do have traders over here. And a bar. What I think I want to do, I want to take the whole squad. And I want to go around the outside. And I want to come over here by this bar. And then I want to take Stinks, Bullshit, and Jimmy Neutron. And I want to go sell some stuff. It's interesting that they have 3 different, like, barter shops, though. We're going to check inside the bar first. What we got here? Barfly. It's the only person. Show me your goods. Make a little money while we're here. Clear out this inventory space. And you ain't got no more money. Oh, let's also buy some food. We're gonna buy all of this. I'll buy the bread too. And then teeth. Toothpick. Sell these. Jimmy Neutron. We'll sell what we can out of these. That guy was glitching. Yo, yo. Are these Band of Bones? Red Sabers? Alright, so it's time to... Does Ruka not have anybody on her shoulder? No, she's got the bounty, right? Okay, blend. Need to put everybody down. Put them down, 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 down. I don't want to help the slavers. I'm gonna get out of here before things get bad. 423. I mean, might as well carry it. Of course, it's a slaver market, though. I feel like in Catun, they're gonna be slavers as well. Alright, let's med as well. And then I'm going to take stinks, actually, and I'm just going to go make a couple more dollars. A couple more dollars make me hollers. Get the teeth. I trust stinks to be able to run away. I mean, I feel like I could possibly sell this person into slavery, but that seems like I would be taking a huge hit on the price. Let's trade. What do you only got 3K? That is crazy. Ain't got anything good on you either. You belong to me now. And I'm not trying to hang around this place long enough for them to want to capture me. I was telling y'all a story in the last episode about the few times I've reloaded. There was one time where I did this whole episode. Not a full episode, I guess. Probably like 30, 40 minutes of an episode. And I want to say... Where was I at? I think I might have been in the United Cities. And Sue had been knocked out. She had been in... She'd been unconscious for like, whatever, 2,000 seconds or something like that. And I'd been carrying her around, where I decided to set her down with like 30 seconds left. And they captured Sue and put her into slavery. And I continued to play it out for a minute because I'm like, this could be really interesting. It went completely downhill. All of my people got enslaved. People were dying, and I was just like, that is so dumb. She literally got picked up with like less than 5 seconds left, and I don't want to say it ruined my playthrough or anything because I don't know the full consequences of it, but it was just like, this is basically a glitch, you know? Not a glitch, but like, kind of. I know y'all aren't about to go up there. Shrike, what are you doing? Alright, I'm excited to see Catun, though. I feel like it's got to be a pretty big city. Kind of want to run in 2X. Unfamiliar territories. I feel like Band of Bones and Red Sabers are going to be around here. But I want to keep my eyes peeled because I don't know where beak things spawn and where they don't. Well, I guess I know that they don't spawn in the border zone typically, but outside of that, I know some places they do spawn due to experience. And honestly, this group could probably fight a few beak things, but we would definitely take some damage and we wouldn't be able to outrun them. We're fighting this. Let's attack all. Where's Spade? Yeah, they got dealt with. So we're going to go ahead and med everybody up. Beautiful teamwork, guys. And then we're going to take beep. We're going to harvest all this. Swap some of this out. Is there a quick way to swap to inventory? Also, why did those not stack in my backpack? We'll stack as much as we can and then move some more if we need to. I'm surprised I still have foul meat. Like I've had that on me for so long. They keep prioritizing the good meat. Or the raw meat. Is that all of them? I think so. Alright, what's everybody's hunger at? Like everybody seems to be kinda hungry. Let's go ahead and set a camp here. And then cook this food. So if you right click it, they automatically put food in it. That is actually pretty cool. Very handy. Although I wish I didn't have to bring up my inventory. Let these people recover for a minute. Honestly, let's take this group and just run. Alright, beep. Keep cooking, boy. Keep cooking over here. Alright. We'll dismantle these. Alright, let's keep going to Catun, y'all. Do we have anybody who is just super weak? Doesn't look like it. Ruka's strength is up to 48. Let's make her pick up Kane. Ruka Blend will pick up Sue. Alright, let's keep it moving. I know in the last episode too, I was like, let me know where y'all want to see me go. Give me some direction. And then when I get offline, I start thinking about Kenshi, as a lot of us probably do. I'm like, part of what makes Kenshi so fun is just randomly going to explore different locations and dealing with whatever consequences that brings. It's so fun to explore in this game. It's just such a vast map with so much going on. It feels like such an alive world too. They nailed that as far as I'm concerned. Yo, these are some big bone dogs. Boneyard wolf. Following leader. Do we... They're not that strong. I could get more meat. We'll be alright. My people should be more well fed now. Beef's probably went all the way through his meat already. He's got 11 left. Oh, there's big things though. Are they gonna see me? That confirms though that beak things are out here. Almost right on cue. Shortly after talking about them, they appear. Alright, and who owns this? This is United Cities. Should be fine for me. Catun's not really that big, huh? But We about to collect a $20,000 bounty. We got some cash to play with again. We're gonna check their bars out for sure. Check their shop, see if they got any weapons. I feel like Catun probably has great weapons to sell. They're gonna be expensive though. You go, partner. So, I ha, right there on my shoulder. I have one. I'm a bounty hunter looking for work. Okay, thanks for the info. I didn't even want to see what he said. Can't give you any leads. I mean, do I just go put her in a cage? Last time I did this, I definitely didn't get money for those people. See, this just don't feel right. I know this would be quicker if I get stinks up here. Damn. I actually thought this was a person. This is just a training dummy. What? What? Like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Now the whole squad's fighting. Lots of greens. Down they go, one by one. There's just way more of them than there is of me, but what the hell? Alright. This is the first time y'all are gonna see a load on screen, because what the hell? That is just bogus as hell. I don't want that. Like, I absolutely am not dealing with that, bro. Like, what? I mean, what is that? I I don't consider that safe scumming. That's why I have no issues doing that. But like, I mean, what are we doing here? Let's try this. Like, I should just be able to collect my 20K and be on the way, right? If you catch any bounties, bring me to him. This character is not wanted by the local faction. Alright, well, I mean, it's as simple as that, I suppose. Alright. I'm... I don't really feel like I should apologize, but that's just silly. We got a bar over here. We got 2 bars over here. Let me put this person down again. A rain pick her up. I mean, that's just silly, silly, silly if you ask me. No $20,000 bounty for us. I don't know where to go because Shark doesn't have a police station. That's definitely what happened earlier, though, I will say. We got some drifters. Tuner. I still want a robot in my squad. We're gonna buy their dried meat. And we're gonna sell these. We're gonna sell this, this. We're gonna leave it at that. I mean, we still made a couple thousand. Shop is closed. Let's go to this bar. Yeah, I don't know. It took 41 episodes for me to do on recording, on camera, but like, and still, that's only like the 4th time maybe that I've reloaded. But like, that's just silly to say the least. I mean, do we got anybody in here worth taking? Mercenary. I don't think we do. I'll ask for forgiveness in the comments. I get that certain places aren't gonna have bounties, but like, I wish it would say who does. This character is not wanted by the local faction. Shek Kingdom. I see it does say who does. What if Pia, my runner, my all-time designated runner, she's still unconscious, but not for long. What if I send Pia to the Shek Kingdom? I know that that's across the map. 24 miles per hour. The only fear... The only fear would be beak things. If I let her run by herself. That's the only fear. I want to check their 1 shop. 2 shops. Oh no, I missed some shops. I got a weapon shop here. I want to check those. They fighting the beak things out here? No, are these skin spiders? Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of skin spiders. Ew. Why does that one have a head like that? So purple. And how fast are skin spiders? Well, when they're unconscious, they are 2 miles per hour, but it says 2 minus 11, so they're not very fast. Literally, the only threat that Pia couldn't outrun is beak things, and that would just be an absolute tragedy. That would just be worst case scenario, you know? I need to buy some arrows though. Silver Shade needs heavy arrows still. Open your doors for business. Could buy this. Alright, we're in. I'm gonna start off with crossbows, definitely because I need to buy arrows. I'm gonna buy some regular arrows as well. Heavy bolts, gonna buy all of them. Buy a couple of these, we'll buy a couple of these. $809. 9K, 58 to 92, 45 to 68. I mean, that slaps. Oh boy. I kind of want to buy that. Alright, he's back in the game now. He's been using his melee for a minute. Put him back on ranged. Beep. I need you to trade with Stinks. Plenty of arrows. And then we'll take Beep in here and sell this leather as well. I mean, I have stuff I could sell for money. I'm gonna check again on my pack animals. Okay. Emergency arrows on there too. Skeleton muscles I can sell. Robotics components I can sell. But I don't need to sell the CPU units. I think. Do I need to sell the CPU units? Can somebody confirm or deny in the comments if I should sell the CPU units or not? I believe I kept the cores, but I believe I got told by multiple people that they were AI cores. And let's check over here real quick. I need them doing something. They've been unproductive. No, they haven't been. 20, 57. But let's see. What did I keep? I swear I dropped something off here. Maybe the CPU units is what I'm thinking of that I didn't want to sell. No. Did I sell something I wasn't supposed to? No, this is what I'm looking for. Power cores and generator cores. I was told don't sell AI cores, and so I just kept all the cores that I had. We're gonna take wall and go to clean this bar out. Where's it this? Of dried meat so my people can keep eating here. I'm gonna sell the skeleton muscle though. One of the skeleton muscles, and I'm going to buy that crossbow for my boy. And then we may sell more to buy a better weapon as well. For somebody else. Can't handle the city bug, man. Eat my ass. I was gonna bring food to the squad, I remember. Let's have this happen as well. sell these. Just for some extra cash. It's probably at least like, what, 6, 7K? He doesn't need to be on passive anymore either. Yeah, like 8K. Alright, we'll go back to doing whatever you were doing, Wall. Which I'm pretty sure was just taking up space. Alright, Beep is in here. We're gonna sell one of these. We're gonna buy. What shoots longs? I keep seeing traders selling longs, but then alright, that's a big upgrade, and we're still above 24K, but I am still gonna sell this. And then we'll take everybody and go to the melee weapons. Oh, another nice lady customer. Don't drop your hot tongs on your groin this time, eh? It's the first time I've been here. Hey, you talking about? She squints and looks you up and down. Another deadbeat with a rusty sword. Where'd you find that scrap of junk? Dead starver carcass? Junk head swamp ruin? You might want to try a more budget-friendly shop, Roamer. The finest weapons need the fattest cat sacks. Well, a perfect walking example of deceiving appearances. So, what are you looking to buy? Tell me about the Catun Scrapmasters. Why, the noble bodyguards themselves use only our swords. You settle for a cheap sword. Prepare to fight like a cheap warrior. The Catun Scrapmasters have been around for generations, the oldest and highest quality smiths in all the land. Show me your gear. So, Nodachis are cool, no doubt, but why are we hating on my Edge Type 2? I feel like this has gotta be one of the highest weapon classes in the game. It's valued at 40K. Hella katanas. Catun 3 or Catun 1? Catun 3, right? These are good weapons, no doubt, but like, I'd be lying if I said they were great weapons, you know? I like the ringed sabers. Catun number 3. Let's give Kang that. Hammond's got a good weapon. Sell those. Blend. What you rocking, Blend? A pole arm? We got pole arms here, right? I don't really know why I'm keeping this. Perception bonus. How big of a deal is perception? I don't know, it's worth less, so we'll sell it. A topper. you're right with hackers, so... Sabers... Is there any hackers? I don't think so. Okay, beep. Spade, silver shade. Kind of like these people having to work up a little bit. Old refitted. We'll give him a Catun 1. Something a little cheaper, but still an upgrade. You don't need that. And then let's have beep trade here, just to put some of these up. Because he's got so many. And... Alright, those are some upgrades. And then there was another shop that I wanted to check. Let's just check this one. Big upgrades for the squad, weapons-wise, though. Show me your goods. Alright, we are going to sell... these CPU units. Like I said, confirm or deny that, because that's a big deal. I mean, this is... 9 times 6. Which is what? 50 something? 9 times 6 is... I used to be good at math too, that's the worst part. Ugh. 58 or something like that? No, that ain't right. 54? I think it's 54. Alright, we're gonna make some money back by selling these skeleton muscles, and then we're gonna be on our way. I feel like I've gotta journey back to the Shek Kingdom. Like, I need to go to Admag to dump off this bounty. And I'm not gonna lie, for the most part, I'm gonna be sitting in 3x speed. And hoofing it, because that's gonna be a long journey. And then we should get there in, I don't know, 5 minutes maybe. Those are some big upgrades to the squad's weapons, though. What I don't have is great armor anywhere. I have some decent armor, but I don't think I have anything better than high grade on anybody. Alright, I'm about to stop real quick. And let me check my surroundings. Another reason I'm patient with my archers is because, without a doubt, especially with the heavy bolts, I don't want friendly fire. I've done that many times and it sucks. Beep is the strongest! Yeah, you are, buddy. Alright, pick up the meat for us. So this is a lot more dogs than I thought initially as well. Maybe like 3 or 4. Ends up being like 7, 8. Just trade with you. The leather, the teeth. A couple of these on there too. Add that leather to the mix. Alright. I also wanted Rain to trade with Ruka. I want Ruka to carry around her own weapon now. We're gonna add this stuff to hers because we have leveled up range strength plenty. And that should help. Alright. I want to go to Admag. We'll fight anything we can along the way, of course, as well. Anything we're forced to fight. Right now doesn't have anybody on her shoulder, though, and I don't like that. We're going to be traveling. Rain can carry somebody. And Blend can carry somebody. And Hammock can carry somebody. And Fade can carry somebody. And honestly, Kang is on Ruka's shoulders. Let's put Kang down. Let's pick up Spade and have Kang pick up Shrike. I think Atto is carrying, or Fade is carrying Atto. And we'll level our strength like that accordingly. Alright, now back to Admag, and hopefully for the foreseeable future we can just run. The pathing in this game sometimes is good, though. Obviously, sometimes it can be bad, but we only notice the pathing when it's bad. I want to give credit where credit's due. They do, for the most part, a pretty good job of getting to places. Of course, pathing can also be like one of the biggest hassles, and I think it's Bone Dogs over there. Like that. That was silly pathing, but we're also still on the same track. We just went through a rock. This place isn't littered with beak things, which is nice. We just saw that one pack. And I feel pretty comfortable in the swamp. Maybe I shouldn't, but I've been in the swamp and I didn't really feel like there was anything that I couldn't handle. Swamp Ninja's no problem, Red Saber's no problem. The Blood Spiders definitely hit hard, and if there's a big enough pack, it'll be a small problem, but I mean, still, you know? I don't think they'd be able to wipe me. I'm a pretty hard group to wipe. Now, the United Cities, of course, were going to wipe me, but that was bogus in the first place. That was just ignorance on my part because I didn't know that. I probably did know, it didn't register. But I mean, I suppose it makes sense, right? That somebody who has a bounty on their head are not bounties everywhere. Although there are some people, like Tin Fist, I'm guessing, and a couple other ones. Like who else? We'll drop that. Leave a bounty for somebody. Maybe they'll pick it up and go kill Valaman for me. Once I get to Admag, though, we'll regroup and pick a new direction to go. The journey to Catun was good, though. We got some good weapon upgrades. And we still got quite a bit of money. Again, I got 20k sitting on my shoulder, and I've got 54,000 or whatever in CPU units. I'm telling you, I used to be so good at math. But then it's like you get to a point where you don't ever do math. And if you need math help, you just use a calculator. Because at the end of the day, why not use a calculator? Because calculator is 100% going to be right versus me who may make a mistake. Now 9 times 6 is 54, but I used to do the multiplication tables when I was in elementary school or whatever, middle school, and it was probably elementary school. I used to dust everybody. The bull's on his own journey. Let's just all go to Shark. Meet there. Hello, fellow travelers. Or bystanders. We'll check this bar while we're here. Ice. Sten. Bland. Yeah. I ain't gonna be recruiting anybody named Bland. Skeleton repair bed's actually pretty nice though, that they got one here. Alright, let's keep her moving. What's the speed of my group? Curious. It's not telling me. 16, probably. 12. 12, gotta be 12. Just to make sure if he is still carrying our target. She is. My girl, that's what I like to see. Alright, I just discovered some ruins though. Let's check that out. Who are you? What made you have second thoughts? You're by yourself? Yeah, I don't blame you, buddy. And you're hungry. So this is the ruin right here. Alright, so first things first, stinks. Go ahead and pick this lock. Oh, this is a library, guys. What's our lock picking at? 64. So it's definitely likely, like, let's see. Like if I was to take rain, oh, it's already open. It's probably common. Why did she run in so fast? Damaged books. I need to grab these books. Old map, maybe. I'm gonna grab the parchment, because let's see. It's actually worth a little bit, huh? An old map of some other probably fictional continent. Pretty useless. Maybe you can get some money for it. We'll take the parchment though. Damaged book, parchment. Everything moves to parchment. Old map. Old map. Alright, now, containers. It's the only container I see. Oh yes. Oh yes. Treasure map. Ancient military document. This looks like it could be a valuable find. It details the location of an old Empire military cache. Might have some valuable equipment. So I need to go bang, bang, bang. So the Ashlands. Ashland Dome 3. Ruin. Outpost. I could have sold those, I suppose, because you can still find them, but like, makes sense to me to do what I did. A lot of loot up here. Book. Parchment, gears, gears. Nothing in here. Old treasure map. Yeah, this place is freaking stacked. Parchment, old map. Parchment, 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 parchment. Hinge, book, old map. Gears. Hinge. Not the dating app. Workshop complex. Outpost. So there's a few over here. This place looks scary though. And I've heard the bottom left of the map is one of the scariest places as well. I don't think I checked this one. I definitely didn't check this one. Nada. Damn thing. This was definitely a good ruin to stop and hit though. Alright. Stack the parchments. I mean, those are basically... It's a grand in cats. A little over a grand. Some research books. Ooh, a power core. We'll take that. Building material. Had to get Fade in here to help get me some stuff. Electrical components. Let's get this power. Actually, let's get these first. Armor plating. Get in here first, sorry. Pick up some of this stuff. Free building materials. Tools. Iron plates. Building materials. Capacitor, I guess I don't really need. Skeleton repair kit. Yeah, these ruins are crazy big. Electrical components, iron plates. Well, I guess we're not making it to Admag this episode. Grind machine. That was my Discord, by the way, as y'all can see up here. My homie just 100%ed Hollow Knight Silksong. That is quite impressive, I can't lie to y'all. Y'all have played that game, now it's up to you. I do have a Hollow Knight Silksong series going on though. I just posted episode 4 yesterday. Skeleton Eye. so rich. Okay, tools, motor, armor plating, iron plates, armor plating. Doesn't look like she can get that one. I'm not that worried about those other fabrics. I am curious about the skeleton eye. I don't know if I found one of those yet. And I do try to mute my Discord, but I'm not going to lie. I muted it for an hour. And it's been approximately 1 hour and 1 minute. Alright. Skeleton eye, we're at 3,600. Huge! Absolutely huge, guys. And for the family photo, I'll line up Jimmy Neutron a little better. And our bullshit. Takes no bullshit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. Episode 41. We are getting rich out here in Kenshi. Needless to say, I appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. Let me know in the comments if you liked the video. Even if it's just a thumbs up, I appreciate that. And if you didn't like the video, hell, let me know too, but still like the video. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. I'm currently at 152 subscribers, I think. Very, very proud of that. Very proud of my growth since I started this journey. I've posted about 75 days in a row with these hour-ish long episodes. I don't really know anybody who's posting playthroughs like that, so show some love to the... Oh! Alright, I ain't gonna leave y'all wondering like this. Let me put everybody down real quick. I think that's everybody. Pia should be fighting with somebody on her shoulder. Hammett's fighting with Beep on his shoulder. Put down Beep real quick. And then pull Beep out. Pull Spade out. Pull Silver Shade out. But yeah, we'll loot these guys at the beginning of the next episode. Trying to wrap this up. Like I said, about 75 days straight of doing this. It might be over 75 days. Kind of gets hard to keep up with. Beep. Let's get you back in ranged capacity, my brother. But yeah, like I said, I'm pretty proud of that. It's taken a lot of commitment from me. But I appreciate all the support and everybody who's been following along with my journey. I appreciate y'all showing love to the little guys, showing my channel some attention. It means a lot. It really does, because I know my channel is hard to find. But you know what? It's going to get easier to find as we... Wait, is this a ninja? He didn't even want to help me. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, rest of your night, whatever the case may be. And this whole party, Beep's Entourage, we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.